Alrighty, got some new toys in the mail. I ordered this thing back in like November, and it's been in limbo so long that I started the return policy, and because it hasn't gotten here, and lo and behold, last week it decided to show up. So I guess we're gonna put it together, and I guess we'll just get started with this. So first step it says here is to put this tube on. So we're going to get a little bit of Loctite because this is the base. I want to make sure that this is going to stay put and not come undone. So this is leftover Loctite from my recumbent bike. And may as well put it to good use, right? I looked at the instructions and did the unboxing and got the little stuff set up here. You can see all the little pieces and stuff here. Not much to putting it all together. But the head unit is all one piece, so that's always a good thing, right? And couldn't find my 1/2 inch wrench. I don't know where it's at. So I'm gonna have to use vice grips to snug these down, but it's not like it's getting a got to be torqued or anything like that. Locked to hold it all tight to the base, so not worried about that. Now I can get this, once this is all built up, I can actually get to work on the next. I can drill straight holes for the tuning keys and the mounting holes in the back if I decide to do a bolt on. And I think my next build is going to be a set neck or a full neck through. And I don't have to worry about drilling the mountain holes so much, but do have to worry about drilling the tuning keys. This is an interesting concept here for the bar. Okay, I didn't misread that. That has to be fed through. Yes, we gotta have it high enough to get past that gear. Yep, watch Bill struggle. One down. I can get this high enough to get that worm gear out of there. And then you just push it straight down. Take that out. can take this whole thing off, aren't you? There we go. No, that's not going to work because I can't get the worm gear in. Come on. Now it's cocked on there. It's got all the grease all over it too. Doesn't want to move. Getting now it's straight enough to go down. And we win. Finally. So we get our last one with Bill on the struggle bus there. And then this slides down and locks that all in place. My hands are super slippery now from the lube they got on that. So, quick check on the camera, make sure we're, yeah, okay. All right. Okay. That's that, and then this keeps it all from spinning around. It's actually pretty neat because this is just a V groove underneath this and then down at the bottom. So this thing can spin around and pivot on that in that groove. It doesn't make it conducive to going up and down unless you got this back bar tight. There, now let's see how it goes up now. Sure that'll wear in over time. I'm gonna see if I can get this down a little bit tighter. There we go. That's better. Didn't have this on far enough, and it was allowing the worm gear to get jammed up. That's much better. And that, of course, locks that in. Cool. Wish this was on a ratcheting handle, but it is what it is. And the next part, I assume, is just sliding the head on. Yes, we've got those, got the adjustments on them tight. Got the screw in the handle on. So now, down to putting the head. Okay, now it's just a matter of lifting that big old beefy motor head and assembly on there. Yeah, they weren't lying this beefy. Okay. Get you there. Set screw there. What I'm going to do is make sure that set screw is not interfering so it slides on properly. This is quite beefy. So let's see if we can actually lift this up and get her on there without dropping anything or knocking shit over. Alright, that wasn't too painful. Let's see, it looks like a drill press. And that be that. It's two little set screws. Now with the whole assembly in place. And we have our handles. I think I might Loctite them too. They seem like they're going to work loose after a bit. Because those handles swivel. Alrighty. Oh, even got depth stop on the side. So next thing is the chuck. Yeah, I'm not sure what this is. So I don't see this piece anywhere listed. Ah, That's what it is. It's the handle for the cover. So that goes up in here. And the belt looks kind of loose, but there's slight adjustments here to on the side to tighten that up. And that is that. Start it there and see what that's like. And I believe that is that. Not sure how much you were able to see of that, but I'll take it off and give everybody a look at what this thing is. Now, supposedly, this is supposed to be a 10-inch, what they throw on here, but that don't look like no 10-inch throw. So, find a measuring stick and yeah, from the center of the shaft to the pole is supposed to be 10 inches. That ain't no 10 inches. Unless I understood it wrong. It's 5 one way and 5 the other way. But we shall see. I'll measure it and got to figure out how to get this chuck on here as soon as I dig it out of the box. So we're almost done, but it's the belt assembly in there. So it all looks pretty nice. Even gives you the gear ratios, I believe, for speeds. Don't worry about all that later. Yeah, it's got like a 3 horsepower motor on it. And like I said, it's got the depth gauge on it, everything. So now I'll be able to drill my holes as well as set frets, because I picked up a what do you call it here? A fractal fret press. Can't see that very well, but there, one of those. I'll dig it out of the bag. My hands are all greasy right now. I don't want to be touching a whole lot of stuff. All right, let me dig this chuck out of here and put you guys back up in the holster for a minute. I have to read how this goes on here. Okay. Get my greeny glasses down. Evidently it's just pressed on, so let's get a trusty hammer and a block of wood and see what it says to do. Okay, first it says rotate the handle out of the way, just so we can get a good whack on it. Guess an old chunk of that mahogany will do, right? Not sure how far up this has got to go, but alrighty. Seems to be bouncing. I think I would have rather done the beating on this while the head was sitting on its side. Get that flat. Doesn't seem like it's going up any at all. Doesn't say how high or how far you got to do. Say, use a rubber mallet or hammer and a block of wood. Tap the chuck onto the spindle firmly. All right, that's firmly, but I'm not sure I'm trusting that just yet. Give it a couple more whacks just to make sure. Yep. It's about as far as it's going up on that taper, so we shall see. Doesn't seem like it's going to come off, but evidently I has a drill press now. Let's see if this centers up in that center hole. Okay, that looks to be pretty well centered. Don't get old. You drop stuff, they lowered the ground. Yep. It does look like it's nice and square. So get a measurement here and see what this is. Survey says the numbers are 1 thumb off my ruler. So yeah, it's just under 5 inches from the pole to the center, or to that Allen key. So 5 inch, so I guess that's 10-10. So I don't know. What do you guys think? Did I get the wrong thing here? Or, because I was assuming 10 inches would cover the sides and back of most guitar builds. You know, I don't think it would do the Explorer or anything, but pretty sure it would do most other guitar things. At least I'll be able to use it on necks. So that's a plus. So I assume that's power for the motor, and this is for the little light. There's a little light underneath here. All right, that's pretty much it. I'm gonna look at it, play around with it, probably plug it in and make sure it spins and all that stuff, and we'll go from there.